here's the mark of a Christian. You don't keep on sinning. Again, not sinless perfection, not in this life, but it means you're warring now against sin. You're not happily sinning. You're not a slave to sin. You're warring against sin. And yes, you're still being tempted by the enemy. There's still spiritual attack, but you're no longer owned by Satan, not a slave to Satan. And you may not have perfect theology. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that the Christian, upon conversion, has all his doctrinal I's dotted and T's crossed. But he does understand the basic fundamental truths of the faith. He knows Jesus, the person and work of Jesus. He knows that we are born again and saved by grace alone, through faith alone, in Christ alone. He is no longer deceived. And so here's the life of a Christian. This is the point. The moment you get unplugged from the matrix, the moment that you're no longer a slave of Satan, a slave of sin, the moment your eyes are open, your ears are open, you've got a new heart, you're spiritually awake, you're no longer deceived, you're no longer asleep. What essentially what that does is it means that moment, we call it conversion, that moment is the day of a declaration of war. So life gets harder. I don't understand. I'm following Jesus and things are tough. Remember, the whole world lies in the arms of the enemy. Not frantic captives looking at you and your freedom in Christ and wishing they could have it. No, they're lying, sucking their thumbs in Satan's arm and looking at you doing war against their father who they love. You're insulting their dad. So they hate you. Of course they hate you. Why would they hate me? I didn't see this coming. Well, read the book. Jesus said, the student is not beyond the teacher. The slave is not greater than the master. If they hated me, they will hate you. There's only one way to avoid hatred from the world as a Christian. The only way to avoid hatred from the world as a Christian is to look nothing like a Christian. To look nothing like Jesus.